Well, you guys, it's Friday. What are you guys going to be doing tomorrow? You know what I'm going to be doing. Don't be taking that weekend off. What happens when I take that weekend off? I got to go make money. Got a call yesterday. She said, Martin, you did such a great job at our last event. We want you to go from this one project that we have in Ventura County, and we need you to go there to a project that we're having in Marina del Rey. Do you want to take the extra hours, or you just want to stay home, do like everyone else, waste money on the weekend, not making the extra $100 to pay for your new apartment? Which one do you want to do, Martin? I thought to myself, well, do I want to go to the gym, work out? After that, I'll go shopping in Albertsons. Yes, I shop at Albertsons. I don't go to the 99-cent store. You may see me in Target sometimes, but you're going to see me in an Audi yet. I'm going to try it out and see if it's worth it. But I decided, I'm going to go make that extra money. I keep telling you guys, don't take the weekend off. Telling you guys, don't take the weekend off for making money. I got to lead by example. I was just thinking back to that great recession of 2008. I had to make $20 last almost a week. Gas was $5. Could you imagine gas being $5? That's how much I spend for water. Just think about it. $5 for a gallon of gas, and you're driving 70 miles to work every day. You do the math. And I remember, that's when I used to go to the market and try to look for deals on food. That's just a phone. That was a disaster. So when I got the opportunity to make some extra money, I go do it now. As you know, I'm moving to my new apartment, so I'm gonna need to buy some boxes. I'm gonna need to buy some tape. So you know how much that costs. Then after that, I gotta get the gas and electricity cut on. And then after that, I gotta start building up my emergency fund. Because you know why I'm working. I got the dog, roof, in the other apartment, another, when the owner puts the dog out to use the restroom. Just think how that can impact your life when you're paying almost $2,166 for rent. Would that upset you? I mean, it's like you hear the dog barking. It's like I'm in a dog kennel sometimes. And then I got the one that kills me the most is the apartment complex where I know someone's living next to where this dog is barking and the person does nothing. I gotta call code enforcement. Hey, there's a dog in an apartment complex almost a half a mile away from my house. Can you go look into it? But luckily, I had $1,000 saved up. The security deposit about $500, and then after that, I gotta find out how to come up with the next month's rent. And so I just look back on that 2008. I remember I was trying to be like a real estate mogul with my duplexes, and I'd take $1,000 out on a line of credit from Bank of America, hoping, and I'd be praying. I'm praying, God. I'm just praying. Are the tenants going to pay the rent this month so I don't have to go in debt on another line of credit thing? So that was something I had to deal with. And what's worse was I was trying to depend. I thought, you know what? I'll depend on the property manager. They'll get that person to pay. When it comes to rent, the person's gonna pay. They ain't gonna pay. It could be the property manager. It could be the government. Only people I know during that great 2008 period who didn't pay were like the squatters who used to move into the vacant apartments that people abandoned. They couldn't pay for the banks. Like you see going up now, all these houses. I like in the San Bernardino area, they got houses going in all up into the mountains. And it's funny, if you go by the railroad tracks on one side of the hill, you see this homeless encampment. And you're like, well, those, at least they're living for free for now. So someone buys up that hill and puts some houses in. But I keep thinking to myself, I feel like there's seeds of 2008 being placed down. Before that 2008 season, before that 2008 year, people were just buying houses, doing type of flips. You'd be able to buy a house for $250, turn around and flip it for $350, make you a quick $40,000 to $50,000 profit. But you don't really see that right now. The only houses you really see that the prices are going up are the newer houses. They're like $400 to $500. But go to those neighborhoods where some people, their houses are praised for so much money. But when you try to sell that house, you'll be lucky if you get 10, 15% of that. So And so as I move into my new apartment now, I'm just thinking, you know, shit happens. Now that's why I have to move, man. I thought I could get the residents and code enforcement to resolve these issues, but nope. That's why I got to take the weekend off, go make some more money, start building up my emergency fund. We'll see how long this apartment lasts. It may last a year. Hey, it may last 15 months. But hey, if you got $1,000 saved up in an emergency fund for a security deposit, you're just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to start looking for a new place, honey, and you don't feel locked in. So that's why I always tell you, hey, take out $100 to $500 and just put it up. See what it feels like. I bet you. Say you get paid once a month, but you go out and earn like an extra $1,000 to $10,000 a month, and you save that extra money, and you don't even have to worry about that check coming in, or like say, hey, your salary may get cut 15%, but you have $15,000 to $10,000 saved up. You know how much confidence that makes you? It makes you look young like me, man. You should have saw me back in 2008, man. That's probably about almost a little bit like 202 now, but at least I'm mostly muscle. Remember back then, it was, you know, all those bad foods. You're like, I'm gonna buy the cheapest food, like think you'd be saving on it, but then you just be getting fat. And of course, you know, when you eat those bad foods, yeah, well, what you make up in the food price, you're gonna make it, what you think you're saving in the food price, you're gonna make up in the Zantac and the toilet paper, if you know what I mean. So as I get ready to escape from my apartment, this is day 18, day 19, you know, I'm thinking, now I know how you guys, you know how it is, like I'm just like, your head, my stomach is starting, you know, you get the butterflies in your stomach, you know, you start getting a little bit nervous, because like, you know, hey, I gotta move from this place to the next, you know, I feel like that Acme moving service, like, how am I going to get all these other stuff from one apartment to the other apartment? That's when you say, like, I wish there was like an Energizer, like those Star Trek movies, where you can be one item to another instantly. So that's my plan for the weekend. So tell me, what is your plan for the weekend? You know, go out, watch Michigan play. I was listening to the sports radio station. You're gonna watch the Rams play the Cleveland Browns, or you're gonna watch Michigan play Wisconsin football. You go watch baseball. Are you a Cub fan? Or are you gonna take the opportunity to go out like me? Hey, I'll pick up an extra 100 this weekend. I already picked up 100 last weekend. I'm gonna get paid. I picked up a check this weekend for $100, and then on September 30th, I'll pick up another check for about probably $291. Then I'm gonna use that to help pay for my new apartment. But the only way I can do that, though, is to take the weekend off. So take a look at my other videos where I talked about how I paid off my car in under 18 months, how I reduced my student loan from $94,000 to under $38,000 as of August 2019. Hey, look at my videos on how I talked about, hey, how am I going to escape from my existing apartment because of the barking dogs? Hey, why don't you learn about, hey, Martin, I'm going to test you, man. I'm going to put 100, why don't you here's your challenge. Why don't you take $100, $500 if you got it, put it away, try to not spend it until like September 28th. Try that and let me know how it feels. And you'll realize why. You need to start taking those weekends off. Don't drink, don't party, say